What's up, folks, and welcome to another exciting adventure with Family Harmony. In this episode, we're traveling to Gilchrist, Texas on Bolivar Peninsula, where we're going to be staying at the Palapa RV Resort. So come along for the ride and we'll show you tips and tricks and things that we did while on Bolivar Peninsula as a family of 3 on a budget. In this episode, we're continuing the Summer in the RV travel series, and we're traveling to Bolivar Peninsula to the Palapa RV Beach Resort. Also, stay tuned for Kids Corner with Harmony at the end of this episode. Now, this was the shortest leg of our trip. We left Northwest Houston, went through Galveston and across the ferry on into Bolivar Peninsula. And no trip to Galveston would be complete without a stop at the Texas City Buc-ee's. If you know us, we never pass a Buc-ee's. Also, riding the Galveston-Bolivar ferry, if you're going to go by RV, there's a few rules to follow. You need to turn off your propane generator, and all vehicles are subject to inspection. The engine will be turned off while you're on the ferry. Getting to the ferry is pretty easy. If you're coming from Galveston, just go down to Seawall Boulevard, and then you're going to make a left onto Ferry Road. You want to stay in the left-hand lane once you get onto Ferry Road, as that is the ferry loading lane. If you're in the right lane, that is for local traffic and those who are going down to ride the ferry on foot. While we were there, Galveston PD was on the job, and there is a $500 fine for trying to cut back to the left lane. Once you arrive at the ferry landing, it's just as simple as following directions, as they have several people there to show you which way to go and how to get on the ferry. As long as you can follow instructions, it should be a very simple process and a very pleasant experience. The ferry does run 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and is absolutely free of charge. Now, once the ferry gets in motion, you are able to exit your vehicle and head upstairs to the outdoor observation area, where you can, of course, see the other ferries going by and look around. You're also going to pass by Seawolf Park, which is pretty cool to see. There's an indoor observation area that has air conditioning and restrooms. Or you have the option to sit in your vehicle, put the windows down, and enjoy the sea breeze in your car. Another option you have is you can walk around the parking area or stand in the front of the ferry or at the back of the ferry, as these folks did, and they were feeding the seagulls. It's really your choice. You're free to walk about the ferry while the ferry's in motion. Although if you're going to feed the seagulls, as these guys did, just make sure that you're at the back of the ferry rather than the front, so that you don't obstruct the view of the ferry boat captain. Now getting off the ferry is just as easy as getting on. All you gotta do is just follow the instructions of the ground crew. They'll let you know when it's your turn to exit the ferry. At this point, it's just a matter of being mindful of the traffic pattern and making sure that you get off correctly and get over to the right-hand lane when you're supposed to. Once we've completely exited the ferry, this is where we were able to turn our generator back on and get both of our air conditioners back going. If you're traveling to Bolivar Peninsula and you don't want to take the ferry, you can always go down I-10 to Winnie, Texas and come into Bolivar Peninsula that way. So you have that option as well. The purpose of our travel to the Bolivar Peninsula was to stay at the Palapa RV Beach Resort. They feature all-level concrete pads, and our stay was the 3rd of July through the 7th of July, 2023. They have full hookups with 50 and 30 amp connections. And the Palapa Resort is located at 731 Texas Highway 87 in Gilchrist, Texas. It's just directly across the street from the beach. Once you see this building right here, you are there. That's the time you pull on in. The Palapa Resort has several amenities to include their shaded sitting area where you can look out over the beach, which also has gas grills for community use for the guests of the resort. This was a very nice area, which also included a pool that we were able to enjoy views of the beach even while in the pool. There was also a shower available right next to the pool for your convenience. They also have a 3rd floor level, which is the Serenity Deck for adults only. From the Serenity Deck, you're able to enjoy even better views of the bay and the Gulf, as well as the beach. The Palapa Resort also has a very nice playground available for the kids. But of course, we felt like one of their greatest features was their proximity to the beach and being able to see the beach from the pool deck. They do have a walking area, a sidewalk for the golf carts or walking across to the beach. You just follow the sidewalk down and there's actually a shower at the end where you can wash the sand off your feet before heading back to your RV. As for us, being on the beach and anywhere near water is one of the greatest things that we like to do when we travel. It is truly our happy place, and the Palapa Resort checked all the boxes and was a very nice place to stay. Now the resort restroom and showers was very nice. It was also on the 2nd floor where the pool deck was. They have laundry facilities as well. They offer 2 washers and 2 dryers. They do ask for $5 per load, and it's on the honor system. Now, we felt like the owners of the Palapa Resort are their greatest asset. They were very friendly and very hands-on, and they were always around to answer questions and see if there was anything extra that they could do to make our stay any better than it already was. And having a frozen beverage machine by the pool area was an added plus as well. Now, looking for restaurants in the area, we had a restaurant that was recommended to us by the owners, which was the Stingery Restaurant and Marina in Crystal Beach. This place did not disappoint at all. They had lots of nice seafood dishes, which made us very happy. We also tried out the Naughty Beaver Hut in Crystal Beach. This was a really fun place with some good food as well. This place was family friendly. They were a lot of fun, and they had live music as well, which was an added plus. You could see people doing the Texas two-step and line dancing, which was a lot of fun for the whole family. The Naughty Beaver Hut offered great food and great family fun entertainment. Now, the Palapa RV Beach Resort really showed off at night. They had blue and green lights that lit up the entire park, and it was really nice to look at.
Guys, welcome back to Kids Corner with Harmony. In this portion of the episode, I'm going to talk about the things that I liked and the things that I didn't like about the Palapa RV Resort. I really liked the pool on the deck because the water was perfect and they supplied pool noodles. Also, it has a great view. They also had a bench right next door, and the beach was pretty. And if you found a spot with no shells, you could just dig in the sand, and there would be like thousands of tiny shells inside the sand. And there were also a lot of restaurants close by. And what I didn't like, well, there was nothing that I did not like. Everything was great. Now here's Daddy. Bye, guys!
Thanks, Harmony. Our stay at the Palapa RV Resort was a great stay. But truth be told, it was not our first choice of places to stay at. We actually began our search of places to stay on the Bolivar Peninsula for the 4th of July holiday back in early March. And we were looking at a mega RV resort in the area. Fortunately, the mega resort was booked to capacity, and looking at their holiday rates, they were not, in our opinion, budget friendly. So we started searching the Crystal Beach area for other places to stay that were by the beach, and luckily we found the Palapa RV Resort. The rates at the Palapa were a lot more to our liking, as they are just a small resort of about 35 spaces. Their proximity to the beach and the amenities of their sky pool deck were exactly what we were looking for. The owners and staff of the Palapa were always available and were some of the most pleasant people that we've ever met. So the Palapa Resort was not our first choice of places to stay, but it will always be our first choice of places to stay of future trips to the Bolivar Peninsula. Until next time, dream big, work hard, and cruise through life with family harmony. If you like our videos, please subscribe.